my lovely wishes. It's Holly. Welcome to an impromptu dandelion stitches. I got tagged. I got tagged by Shannon at Moody Girl Creates. There's a few questions that I guess is going around the content creator world, and so it's my turn. So thank you, Shannon. I hope everything's awesome in your world. And we'll just start out with number one would be, what's my favorite color? Don't have one. Couldn't. However, if you put a bunch of colorways together, I would go with blue, green, purple. That kind of, and it's funny because I'm not really even all that drawn to the ocean, but it's that waves and it's my lake probably. Two, favorite fabric designer. Marcia Durst. I got mad love for Marcia Durst, and I think she's coming out with a new collection, so I better start getting ready for that one. And Robin Pickens. Again, I don't think I've ever seen anything she's ever done that I didn't just love. Number three, favorite snack while quilting. I'm not a big snacker, period, but in my quilting room, no. Now, I always have my drink because I'm always thirsty, or dry mouth. One of the medications I take gives me dry mouth, which is why sometimes I sound a little weird. But anyway, but it's got a lid on it, and it's, if it tipped over, I don't think that it would do like major damage. Number four, what's your favorite block? Quilting block? Log cabin, I think. I like log cabin, and I like that you can make so many different looks with what use of color with log cabin. Five, favorite fabric cut or cut of fabric. I'm gonna go with fat quarters. I really love a fat quarter. You can do so much with the fat quarter. And if there's a collection of fat, you can get the whole collection in fat quarters in a much more affordable, they're still pricey, but in a much more affordable way. Number six is, who is your favorite TV personality? The only one that I remember is Nancy Zeman. And at the time, my sister was a big quilter, but I was not. So I don't think I have an answer for this question. I wish there was somebody, maybe there is somebody on TV right now that I just don't know about, but anyway. When do you prefer to quilt? Mornings, absolutely. Get up, get going, quilt. Or film, or whatever it is I need to accomplish. I really try to get it done in the morning, because as the day goes on, I get a little bit more painful, and my chances of getting it accurately go downhill as the day goes by. How do you store your fabric? Well, you've probably seen it. Usually it's behind me, the bins. I really like that storage method, because then I can put on I use my label maker and put on the bin either it's grunge, it's Tula, it's Tilda, it's whatever, or you can take the whole project, put it in one, label the project, and then you have everything that you need. So I really like those containers. Also, they're not gigantic, and a bigger container I would overfill. I would put like everything in the world in it and not be able to lift it or dig. So yeah. How long have you been sewing and or quilting? My mother taught me to sew when I was probably 6, maybe, really young. I did not sew a great deal until I became a teenager, probably. And then I started sewing all kinds of stuff. Quilting, it's only been 2.5, 3 years maybe. And I still consider myself a beginner. I try to avoid anything too daunting, because then I'll just get frustrated and quit. How do I like to press my seams? Open or to the dark side? Generally, I press to the dark side, but a lot of patterns will tell you, and then that's what I do. Most use notion that is not your seam ripper. Maybe the little clippy things. I use those a lot. I'm looking over. I don't know. I use them all pretty much on the regular. If it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we're adding on a question, or supposedly adding on our own question at the end. So Shannon's was, do you listen to music while sewing? Sometimes, but most of the time I listen to books. And I do think listening to books is reading, by the way. It's just assimilating the information in a different way. But sometimes music, but not mostly. I listen to books. And then my question is, are you a modern or a traditional quilter? How do you see yourself as? I would definitely see myself as a modern quilter, but I am kind of starting to embrace a little bit more traditional quilting. So that's all my questions. I am tagging Fallon at So Be It Quilts and Sean at The Guy Who Sews. So, and it's not going to break my heart if you don't do these. If you feel like it, that'd be cool. So that's it. That's my tag. Thank you to Shannon for tagging me, and be well, be safe. Bye.
Where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel? Dandelion, where's the squirrel?